And then now I'm realizing that I'm no longer a people pleaser, so I can say no whenever I want. But the thing is, I had a realization that I can say no without an explanation. No is just no, and you don't have to explain it. It's just no. I was watching this motivational video with Oprah and a bunch of other people. And then one lady was talking to Oprah and she said, there's a space within you that you have to keep clean and you have to keep it pristine and make sure it's not touched. And anyone that's trying to cross your boundaries or push at you, you have to be able to say no, back up. And being dependent on other people, I see how I was saying no to an extent, but me being dependent on other people was kind of like it was hard for me to fully say no to them in a sense because I was dependent on them for something. So now that I realize that, wow, I love myself and I don't want people to walk over me or take advantage of me. So now I have to get to a place of independent where I have everything in store to where I don't need anyone. So when I say no, it's firm and it's not coming from a place of, I wonder if you're going to be mad at me or I wonder if you're going to be upset at me. I can just say no and there's no consequences for my no. You get what I'm saying? Because we kind of abandon ourselves and like break our own trust and break our own by overextending ourselves and people pleasing in a way that we let ourselves down. And now I'm at a point where I'm not letting myself down anymore. I'm gonna keep my boundaries, I'm gonna keep to myself, and I'm gonna work hard and get out of this position to where I'm never gonna be subjected to be walked over again, or that inner place within me have it become compromised again, because that place is very delicate and it's very caring and it's very loving, and I can't open that place up for just anybody. And being emotionally intelligent and seeing the bigger picture, you can't reply to people the way I can't reply to people the way I used to, or I can't reply to people the way they reply to me, because I'm being held to a higher standard, you know. And because you know better, you have to do better in a sense. So it's like I can't stoop to their level, so I have to always hold the highest perspective. But that doesn't mean you have to give people you have to open the door to people for them to come within you and disrupt your energy and cause chaos within you. You can close that door as much as you please. You don't have to be soft about it. You can still set your boundaries and strong, firm boundaries, not just no and be soft about it. No, you can be firm and you can be strong, because sometimes people really do take your kindness and your softness and your niceness for weakness, and not knowing that is strength within itself. So it's one of those things that if you really want to get to a place where people don't cross your boundaries and disrespect you, and you have to get to a place where you don't need anybody or anything from anyone without outside of yourself. You're self-sufficient, and once you're fully self-sufficient, then you can say no as much as you please, and you can say yes to whatever is in line with your goals and your interests and your values. And just being living with someone or depending on people for things, sometimes without even a thought, we just say yes, 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 because you don't want to piss people off subconsciously. You don't want to come off selfish or ungrateful, or all these type of stuff that we tell ourselves that people are thinking about us, when in reality it's just because we're dependent on them for something. And I'm not saying in every relationship it's going to be and there's always going to be an exchange. It don't matter if you're married, kids, there's always an exchange of something. So that's not what I'm saying. There's always an exchange in some way, shape, or form, spiritually, emotionally, financially, whatever. There's always an exchange in something. But there's a point where you don't have everything sorted out, and then people would ask, and you'd overextend the little that you have, when in fact you could say no, and then that puts you back at the starting point, so you never get to build. So now, when you get to a place where you start to say no to the people around you, especially the ones that are helping you, they might start feeling some type of way about it. And that's where you have to keep your head down and keep working so you can get yourself out of that situation and build yourself up, love yourself, care for yourself, and promise yourself that you'd never go back in that position ever again. And work on yourself and make sure, work hard, keep your head down, be diligent, and just stay patient. And situation like this keep us focused and keep us sharp and keep us in alignment with our goals. So we need sometimes we need pressure to get the best out of us, and it's a part of life too. So embrace it as a part of life, and always keep the higher perspective, because that's what's gonna help you get through this, and that's where your exit strategy will be. I hope this video bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.